Hi guys, Richmond Whitewash here. So we've got a hobby essentials video for you today, and this time we're going to be talking about glue. I'm not going to give you any chemical components or chemical makeups of this stuff. Basically, it's the glue I use every day. Now, I've got different glues for different jobs, etc, etc, but this is basically the glues that I use mostly. So we've got the good old glue gun, hot glue gun, cheap as chips. This I use more for sticking down miniatures onto strips for when I'm painting, or if I'm needing something where hot glue is required. It's not bad stuff, it's cheap, does a job, that's all I use it for. Then I've got my super glues. Now this is the stuff I use, it's React. It's not bad stuff, to be quite honest. It's glued shut, but that's what you're looking at. There's 3 different thicknesses of glue that I use. Basically, thick's not too bad. I mean, it fills up little gaps that if you've got little gaps that need filling. The thin's more of a water. I mean, you can see it sloshing about in the bottom of there. Don't get me wrong, it's strong. Now I've had models that I've dropped, they don't break. A lot of people use Gorilla Glue or other more expensive brands. Why? Glue's glue, super glue's super glue. They say Gorilla Glue's the best on the market. You know, I mean, it's going to stick things to walls. You put this on something and stick it to a wall, it's going to stick to a wall. Super glue, it is what it is. Now, if I'm using lots of super glue when I'm making bases, if I'm making up my own bases, adding plastics and corks and guff like that, I'll use the super glue. Cheap super glue. Pound shop, you get about 12 of them. They're really, you can't go wrong. You use it, it's about 3 grams. That's going to get you through maybe 5 or 6 bases. And that's making sure that everything is stuck down. Again, it's a super glue, it sticks everything to everything. But it's cheaper than the other stuff that I use, so it's more expendable. Use it, throw it away. Yes, it is what it is. Super glue. Use with care, don't get it in your eyes. If you do hang over your projects that you're super gluing, it is going to sting your eyes. Super glue reacts with moisture, so a lot of people use super glue activators. If something's too heavy to be glued onto another part that you need to use activator, it needs to be pinned. So pin it before you super glue it, and you won't need any of this chemical activator, which is more than likely just good old fashioned water. Now the other stuff that I use is plastic glues, plastic cement, plastic for plastic, super glue for resins and metals. So Revel, this is good. It's got a tiny applicator. It's really, really nice. It is rather, I'd say it's about the same as the medium. Is that? So that's the medium. Can't think of the word. Viscosity. The word fails me, and I should know it. But yeah, so plastic cement. Plastic cement melts the 2 plastic bits together, and that's basically what it does. That's how it doesn't break. Then I've got my Tamiya plastic cement. Now this is thin, ultra thin. It's great for when you're doing really fine, intricate bits of plastic that you need to glue onto each other. The only thing that I do say, it stinks. The amount of headaches that I've had after using this stuff is unbelievable. Now I've seen videos where they turn this stuff into like a filler, and I will be trying it, but I've got other fillers that I use at the minute, and they need to be run down before I go and start making my own. Actually, that's only been open for what, 10 seconds, and that's already stinking already. But yep, Tamiya stuff. It's not bad. It is the actual bond that it creates. It's not too bad for such a thin liquid. But that's what that is. And finally, good old-fashioned PVA. Now, PVA is not shown on the table just now because, well, it comes in a 5 litre tub. Now, it is what it says, PVA. PVA, water-based, so if you get anything wet, it's going to reactivate. That's the only problem with it. Now, what I do use PVA for mostly is when I'm adding gravels and stuff like that to bases. By bulk, it's going to work out cheaper in the long run. But anyway, that's my wee video on glues. Hopefully somebody will find it interesting. It's not really much of a video, is it really? Just chatting crap about glue. But this is the glues that I use in the studio. Anyway guys, like, subscribe, leave a comment, that would be fantastic. If you've got any information that you think I've missed on this video, put it down in the comments. I'd love to know what it is that people think, other than your glue about videos. Your video about glue is shite. You never know, that's a comment, put it down. I will get back to you. Like, subscribe. Thanks guys, see you for the next one.